Good morning. Welcome in. So I was meditating this morning. I hadn't realized, since I keep my eyes closed while I meditate, I hadn't realized what time it was. That was pretty deep. So I was trying to meditate on what to do today, whether I let me flip, did the Angel Wisdom Tarot or the Talisman Oracle like I did yesterday. And then I decided maybe I should let you all choose. So I'm just going to wait for a couple people to come in. If you've watched me do the Angel Wisdom, I usually pull 3 to 5 cards. And with the Talisman Oracle, I do the same thing. And then on the third card, I read the full description and give you the talisman that's in the book. So I was trying to meditate on that and try to decide which one I would do today, and I couldn't decide. So I figured you could all decide, let me know, or maybe even you could choose if you want a reading. Let me know if you want the Angel Wisdom. Good morning. Or let me know if you want the Talisman Oracle. No, I do these free. I accept gifts and donations, though, if you feel that too. So for anyone that wants one, all I need is your name or nickname or whatever you want me to call you. And I usually have a list. I have nobody on the list right now. Denny. Okay, Denny's going first. And then Emily. Giovanna. And I don't need a question either. Usually your answer comes up, no matter what the question is. Typically, this is how I work. So let's say I call your name and I'm starting to connect to your energy. I call your spirit guide my way, and they give me the message you really need to know right now. So if when I call your name, in your mind, you don't even have to type your question in your mind, be thinking about what's concerning you, just in your mind. And your guide will tell me what you need to know. So I'm writing down all the names just like you guys type them in. Melissa, I got you already, and Rochelle. So this is who I have on my list. Denny, Emily, Giovanna, Tiffany, Felicia, Nora, Rochelle, Katrina, Joe, Melissa, Heather, 7, Beth Ann, Eli, um, Felicia, I got you already. Good morning, Meg. Josie, do I have you on my list? Elijah. Oh, Josie, I got you, Josie. And I don't need any questions in here. You can just think of it when I call your name. And Vicky. So I see all these names are new. So this is how I work. I work by connecting to your spirit guide with your highest good in mind. It's usually the one that's always with you. So they know everything about you. They know everything you need. They know everything you need to know. And so when I call them, I see them walk towards me, they stand to my left, and they usually say something or make me feel something or show me something that's related to what you need to know right now. That's typically how I work. So when I call your name, just be thinking about whatever's concerning you, and it'll surely pop up as part of your message. Okay, so I would like to, before we start, everybody that's already on the list, I want you to help me connect to you easier. So we're going to do a mini meditation, not a full meditation. All you need to do is breathe with me, okay? We're going to take 3 deep breaths, and this is just to relax you, okay? So just take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in and hold it for a little, and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Hold it for a little. Breathe out. Okay, and let's do one last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now that just helps you relax, and that helps me connect easier. So we're going to start with Denny. Yes, thank you, Meg. I do also have a schedule for privates if I don't get to you today. So I'm going to stick to hopefully just 3 cards, but this is how I do it. If cards fly out for you, that's your card. So even though my intention might be to do 3 cards to just go a little quicker down the list, if you get more cards, that's just meant for you. So Denny. Okay, let me call in my whole spirit team. They're working their way. I have a lot of guides on my spirit team now. I make sure I greet every single one. Okay, Denny, I'm going to call in your guide with your highest good in mind to step forward. Okay, she said you need to listen to what everybody else is telling you. Let me pull the cards. Okay, hold on, one at a time. Now, she came in a little jittery, anxious to try and get the message out. Okay, I'm trying to get her to give me 1 card at a time. She just threw like 10 of them. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I try to pull past, present, future. First one is a reminder to relax, meditate, take a step back. Now, this is past mental exhaustion. So, a lot of stress. Good morning, Deb. Okay, I'm still listening. As some guides keep talking while I pull cards. She said, people are trying to help you and you're not listening. Okay, I got the release. I was trying to pull for the present. Release. endings that lead to new beginnings. So I'm pulling for the present and releasing. Releasing is also a reminder to let go so you can move forward as well. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. So this is a transformational card, but the transformation comes from the letting go of what is no longer working for you. That is how we move on, transition, and release, let go of. Thank you, Jen. We release that stuff from the past that has gotten us stuck before, those emotions, and even the people. Like it says, release situations or people that hold you back. Boundaries are good. Even with family, I have a lot of people ask when I bring out the boundaries and letting people go, even with family. Okay, I got the working too hard card, multiple jobs, just balancing a ton of things. And that is a reminder card to balance, to really balance your life and everything you've got going on. Now, Denny, you're still with me, right? I tend to close my eyes when I'm listening, so I miss the comments. Okay. Now I'm going to pull for guidance. This is the one that jumped out. Strength. And I'm going to show you this down here. Personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. Compassion that brings about forgiveness. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew. Now, just from how these pulled out, it feels like you've got something in your past you've been struggling sort of to let go, but remember you have that inner strength to choose, to decide, to pick you. You have all that within you, this strength, this majestic power. I like looking at the lion. Lion is the king of the jungle with your angel guide right behind him. Strength. Sometimes that's all we need to dig for deep inside. Find that strength to really let that go. And we all need to do this, right? If we have something from the past that's really weighing us down and binding us, we need to try and release what no longer serves us in the now. Let it go for ourselves, not so much for the other people. It's for us. It's for us to move on, for us to release. And releasing could be crying, could be going for a run, could be creating something, painting. Release that and create something beautiful out of it. And it's going to help you so much. So Denny, I hope that helped. So that was for Denny. Emily, are you still in here? Let me cut mine. Okay, so Emily, I'm going to call on your guide with your highest good in mind to step forward. She's just skipping my way. Okay, she said, okay, she came in skipping, so that, right away I assumed it was going to be a happy message. So she said, you're doing a great job, but you need to be kinder to yourself. But she said, you're doing a great job. And, and sometimes when we're in a rough spot, right, we don't really notice how good of a job we're doing. Okay, she said you're doing a good job. No, oh, she said great. You're doing a great job. You just need to be kinder to yourself. Okay, and right away I got that card that typically comes out as a descriptive card for each person. Brilliant, talented, independent. Yeah, and sometimes we need to hear that because sometimes we're trying our best and we're like, man, I hope I'm doing a good job. I hope I'm doing everything I need to do. And she came in, she said, you're doing a great job, but be kinder to yourself. That was her thing. Okay, I also got this. I wasn't sure if it did go with it, but it feels like so I tried to pull for the past and the present. This came out right for the other one. This is victory. This is a like a recognizing that you are doing a good job and it's gonna pay off. But this is more I usually pull past first, but this could be present as well. Like your people know you're doing a great job. And sometimes I gotta tell your guides to give me one card at a time. She came in very jolly, skipping towards me. I'm trying to get just one at a time. She keeps pulling two together. If I get another two together, I'm just gonna go with those. I like letting your guides pull the cards, not having me pull out of the deck. Now I am feeling that solar plexus, that is your confidence area. Don't forget, Emily, I think that was just a message from me. Don't forget that when you feel like you're not doing enough, you've already done so much. Seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. I think this one and the previous one are both signs that what you've been doing will pay off. Sometimes we don't see it while we're doing it. Sometimes we just need to take a step back and sort of look at it, have a new perspective and what we've been doing, all the work we've been putting through to really see the big picture. In the moment, it might feel like, man, like I'm not going fast enough or this isn't coming soon enough, but sometimes we just need to step back and really look at it, really look at what we've done and where we're going. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. I want to do one more. One more for guidance. What could help her? I keep getting two this, but the two, all the ones I keep getting are about how awesome you are. I want one more for guidance moving forward. See, okay, let me show you. See these three? They were about to flip over. I grabbed them. Four. I'm going to pull them out. They were about to do a backflip in my hand. All beautiful cards. Renewal, the wheel, the moon. Listen to, this is all about really listening to your intuition and listening to yourself. Good morning, Francisco. How you're loving and compassionate. Queen of Cups, the moon. Listen to your intuition. This is all about trusting yourself, reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. And the wheel, a fresh new start or the end of delays. Good stuff is coming, and I think it all stems from what you've already been doing. So remind yourself, Emily, that you are doing a good job. You're doing great. Just trust yourself. What did your guide say? Be kinder to yourself. You're doing an awesome job. That was for Emily. You're welcome. I hope it helped. And like I tell everybody, I'm not the one giving you the good message. Your guide came in here saying she's doing a great job. You know, it's because sometimes we're thinking about so much, so often thinking no one's listening to the thoughts in our head. Somebody is always listening. And that's your, if you grew up Christian, that's your guardian angel. That's the spirit that's always by you. That's usually the one I try to call on to come towards me. They always have your best intentions in mind for your message. So, Giovanna, are you still in here? Giovanna, we're going to call your guide with their highest good in mind to step forward. Okay. They said you need to take a step back and analyze what you're doing, that you need to do it a different way to make it work. Well, they're talking. I'm trying to get everything, but I think I missed a couple of things. Okay, the main message I think was you need to take a step back and get a new perspective. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Kate. So, Giovanna, that was the main message. You need to take a step back and look at it a different way and try something different to make it work. Something you've been trying to make work that isn't. So you need to take a step back, take a look at it from a different perspective to get it to work. Okay, this card that came out earlier also calls for the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future. So definitely something you've been working on. Okay, now I got the King of Cups, which on here is romantic relationship. I am feeling my head. So definitely something that has had you thinking for a while. Now, I try to keep it vague also as for you guys in the comments. Don't put too much private information. You could just say yes, no. Um, if you need to comment, don't put anything detailed. Okay, see these? When cards come out, they just come out on their own. More with the emotional and relationship. The Page of Cups. Also strength. So this is something that has really got you looking for that strength within you to get past. I'm going to get one more for guidance. Move forward. What does she need? What does she need to make that break? Meditate. The High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. Whatever it is that you're looking for is already within you. So maybe exactly how your guide said, you need to take a step back. Take a step back, sit on it, meditate, really feel within yourself. Trust your heart, trust your gut, and helping you find that new perspective or that other way of looking at whatever the situation is to help you move forward. So you really need to take a step back. Whatever this is that has you thinking, take a step back and see if there's something you're missing. See if you can look at it a different way so you can make it work. That was for Giovanna. I hope that helped. Oh, okay, Maria, that was you. I saw that. Maria, I'm gonna go ahead and start a separate list next to it. Giovanna, I hope that really helped Giovanna. And Maria, I did see that pop up right there. So Maria, I'm gonna go ahead and jump to you. Oh, Melena. Okay, Melena. Let me change the Maria to Melena. Melena. Okay, and I'm still going off of the list, but if you want to skip ahead to the top, you can go ahead. I have if you click on my picture, I have my Venmo, my Cash App, my PayPal. So I'm doing Melena, and I'm still going off of the list. So Melena, let me cut my energy. Melena, I'm going to call on your guide with your highest good in mind to step forward. Coming up very slowly, like tired. Oh. They said, tell her she's doing too much. She needs to take a break. Now, the way I need to describe the way they came up. They came up sort of heavy, and right away I got like this tension, headache, like, oh, like stress, headache. And this card popped out. Okay, I barely started shuffling. This is the marriage, families, emotional card of probably what's been weighing you down on your mind. Like all this, now I feel it on my shoulders. Like all this weight, like you have a rock. It's huge weight, like just right on top. There's a lot about your family, emotional worries, and work. It's like all everything together. It's like you're worried about working enough for your family. Whenever I feel this, whenever I see it, I always try to tell people not to overwork themselves, but I know the situation we're all in right now, the economy, how it is right now, it seems like a never ending thing. Everything's going higher. You think you need to work more hours, put in more overtime, but really take care of yourself. Don't overwork yourself more than you need to. I really, okay, I don't know how much you work. I feel your tiredness. Like my body's exhausted. Even your spirit guide came in. Okay, this is how he came in, right? With weights on his feet. Slow, just tired. That's got to be a lot when even your guide is carrying that weight and the stress. Let me see if there's a different way you could sort of go about it so you don't have to work so hard, man. I can feel it all over my body. Okay, there's something in this. Um, this is the Knight of Swords, okay? You're thinking, all the stuff you're thinking about, decisive, focus, driven, defensive, events that move with great speed. So things you want to move faster. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than the emotional. So I think this calls you to look at a problem or a solution to a problem, to decide not with your emotions, but just logic. So when you're going to choose something, don't really trust your gut more than your heart and use your logic. Review your options carefully is another thing with that. Whoa, that one just floated out. I wish I would have had the camera. Okay, something good is coming. Okay, whatever you've been doing, you've been working towards something. The world, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. I don't know if you're trying to manifest it. I feel like from working so hard, you're just looking for something to come. You just want a break. Keep doing it. Keep manifesting. Man, I'm going to manifest for you. I'm going to manifest you taking a break and taking a load off, but for something good to come. I'm going to do one more. Okay, they said you need to just relax. So again, this reminder to take a break, or maybe even sometimes we think we need like 2 hour, 3 hour break. Sometimes we really need a vacation. But any chance you get, just sit down and breathe. Breathe deep for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, any little break that you get. Take a short break. Any chance you get, take a break. Yes, okay. Maybe I need to stop here because I heard stop, but I didn't want to stop. Manifesting, because I love doing it. I've been doing it my whole life. Just thinking of something and bam, there it is, right? You can't think too hard, even with manifesting. You can't. You have to take whatever this is that you're trying to manifest. Give it up to God. Give it up to universe. Just put it out there, even if you speak it out loud, and forget about it. Set it out. Know that your intentions were good when you put it out there, when you asked for it, whatever it is that you did, and go about your day. But the instant an opportunity pops up that might lead you to that, take it. Sometimes we don't get the direct answer. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 steps to get that answer. Put it out to the universe and don't overthink it. Don't think about it day and night, day and night, day and night. You don't need to do that. You put it out with your best intention, put it out there. Your spirit guide is right next to you. They're messengers. It's your guardian angel. Trust that they're there when you're thinking about it. You can continually think about it, but don't stress over it. Don't overthink it. Manifesting is supposed to be natural and easy. Don't break your head on it. Don't overdo it. Put it out there, without in the universe. Main thing is trust. Trust that you were heard. Trust that what you need is gonna come, and it is. It's coming to you. You need this break. You need this moment to relax. But yeah, take more breaks. Take more breaks. I'm gonna stop here because your guy said stop. But your main thing, take breaks. Take breaks any chance you get. Take naps. That's what I tell all my friends in here. They know, all the moderators in here. That's my answer to everything, is go take a nap. Naps are powerful, even if they're 20 minutes. We all have 20 minutes. Set your timer, 20, 25 minutes, and then wake up 2 hours later, like I do. So I hope that helped, Milena. And hey, this message is not from me. This is from your guy right here. Oh, and I try not to say the gender sometimes of the guide, but it was a man that came in. You're welcome. I hope that helped. I don't know. I can describe him to you. He's an older man. And I don't know if it was from the weight, but he was a little hunched a little, and that's how he came towards me. But I don't know if it was from the weight of the stress. I didn't ask his name. He's gone. Sorry, I sent him off back to you. I try to close my energy. I try to get him back, but it felt kind of funny, so I didn't. I mean, sometimes our guides could be someone that has passed, or sometimes it's just the one you've always had from birth. We all have guides, guardian angels. We all do. So I'm cutting energy completely. Very nice man, by the way. You're very concerned. Tiffany, I have Tiffany on the list. Tiffany, are you still here? Tiffany. I'm going to call on your guide with your highest good in mind. And I'm going to go back. He's talking. See, he, he said, you need to stop messing around. You need to focus. Trust your heart. He's still talking. I'm trying to catch everything, but I feel like the main thing is focus. Trust your heart. And I'm getting that gut feeling. I feel like it's something you've been trying to do, but you keep getting like sidetracked. Whoop. Okay, again with this, taking a step back, awakening. A temporary pause for reflection and insight. An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. Whoa. Now this is still for the past. Three of Swords. So Swords is thinking, things you've been thinking about. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth comes from challenges. So I'm still pulling for the past here. Now we got two love cards. The Two of Cups and the Lovers. Embrace true love, deep, intimate friendships. Make choices from the heart. Again, with choosing from the heart. So this mainly leads towards relationship, falling in love, or the resurgence of romantic relationship, forgiveness, and the ending of challenges. I'm feeling like that's more of what it's moving towards, like something you've been stuck at. Don't give up on the people you love. I love that bottom. Now, we tend to look at this as romantic relationships, but relationships really is with anybody, friends, family. Focus. Okay, I was trying to ask him again because I forgot what he said. Remind me. I had to hear it again. Okay, whatever this is that he wants you to focus on, or that you've been, because, okay, he came in saying you need to stop messing around and just focus. Like something you've been sort of trying to do, but getting sidetracked and then going back to, like that. Keep trying, whatever it is, keep trying to work at it. I know it's hard, like I have ADHD, so I have the issue myself. I make a list for myself. For me, that's what helps because I get very sidetracked. So let me show you before I show you this card. Let me show you my list notebook. Okay, this is almost full. This is from this past year or past 6 months, maybe. It's the only thing that holds me accountable. When I need to do something, after I do it, I put a check mark or an X or something because I'm easily sidetracked. Try that. Try list making or bullet journaling. Whatever this is that he wants you to focus on or keep working on is for your benefit. The world, a brilliant success, of time of joyful accomplishment, a spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Whatever this is, he wants you to keep focusing on is to your benefit. So if you're having a hard time, like you focus a little bit, but then you get sidetracked and start working on something different, bring yourself back to your list every once in a while. See what you have left to do on your list. Even if you divide it up in chunks or sections, and cross it off or check it off as you're getting something done. Let me see. The way your guide came in and said it, let me go back. There was a third part to that message. Okay, the third part was the trust thing, about trusting yourself. So he said you need to stop messing around and just try to focus. You need to trust yourself. So that was the third little part of that first one because he kept saying a bunch of other stuff. But that the main message was that. So that's why I got the gut feeling too when he was talking about the gut feeling, but it was in the solar plexus, so that confidence area. Yes, the star. Have faith. The future is bright. Dreams do come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. So try it. Try and focus. Whatever this is for your benefit, for your, I don't know what it is, but it sounds like something you've really wanted for a while. Try that. Try the list making. Try making a list and see if that helps you focus, or any task app, anything where you can put little bullet points or something like that. Try it. Try it. Whatever this is, yes, trust yourself. Trust your gut. Trust that you can. Use this as fuel. Make your list to keep you focused. And hopefully all of that together helps. But whatever this is something good for you. This is going to help you. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like something good. Something good is going to come out of it. I know it's hard. I'm trying to tell you to focus when I have a hard time focusing, but that's the only thing that's really helped me. My lists and my notebooks. And I've been doing the list making thing for years. It's what's helped me focus the most. I'm not going to say I'm like the most organized person or focused person, but the lists help. They do. So I hope that helped. That was for Tiffany. I'm going to cut my energy. Okay, next I have Felicia. Felicia, are you still in here? Yeah, because if okay, Felicia's here. So Felicia, now there's way less people in here. So I'm assuming I'm gonna skip a lot of people on my list. So on my list I have Felicia, Nora, Rochelle, Katrina, Joe, Melissa, Heather, Seven, Beth Ann, Eli, Elijah, Josie, and Vicky. So that's what I have on my list. But there were a lot more people in here before. Pretty sure I'm gonna skip some names in here. Joe's still in here. So next one up is Felicia. That's Auburn girl there. So I'll just say the names again. Felicia, Nora, Rochelle, Katrina, Joe, Melissa, Heather, Seven, Beth Ann, Eli, Elijah, Josie, and Vicky. But pretty sure I'm gonna skip a lot of those names. Felicia. Okay, Felicia. Okay. I'm gonna put a little dot on everyone who's already said they're here. These are names I'm not skipping, and that's like 4 people. Okay, cool. Got you. Okay, Felicia. Mm, Okay, so Felicia. Felicia is Auburn girl, right? Okay, Felicia. I'm gonna call on your spirit guide with your highest good in mind to step forward. Okay, main message is about relaxing. She needs to relax. She needs to calm down, and my heart is racing. Also, my head. I have a powerful spirit guide. Can't even see his face. He's really tall. I feel like I'm looking at his chest. He has a very deep voice. Do you have anxiety? Another overworking card. Working too hard, too many hours, the need for balance in life. Let others help you. That stress card. I feel like you've been working where you're at for a while, building up to something good with all the work you've been doing, I imagine. Okay, again with the break, the awakening card. So I keep getting sort of the same message, which I assume like in this in our economy today, we're all overworking, we're all overstressing, we're all putting all that we've got plus some because we need to really survive. But try and relax. Try and take that step back and see if there's another opening, another way, another sort of workaround. I know it's hard in the moment when we just come from work exhausted, stressed, or just overthinking or whatever. We don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. The only way you can see it is taking a step back. So I'm still on Felicia, but that's my own message to everybody because I'm taking my own advice on that. Okay, I'm gonna do one more for guidance. How can you? What do you have looking to look forward to? Okay, I think these two cards are from your past. Do you have children, Felicia? Okay, so you're doing all this for them, right? I don't know. I just got that feeling. Like all this, like you're doing it for them. Like all this that you're doing, overworking, sacrificing. It's making me want to cry. The emotions, all the stress, but you're doing it for them. Okay, the chariots. So I wanted to get a card for you to see what you're looking forward to. You know, with all this work, like what's coming from all this work, if it's worth it. It is. Rewards that come from hard work. Successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower. So whatever it is you're doing, try to balance it all out. Don't overdo it. Don't overwork yourself. This part here. Successfully balancing many priorities at once. Don't overwork yourself. Try to balance everything out. Maybe that break you need to take. Try and do it with your kids, with your children. Every chance you get, every break, every moment, because this is who you're doing it for, right? For your kids. And it'll pay off. That's your sign that what you're doing will pay off for you, even though it feels like a lot right now. But it's gonna work out for you for your hard work. Rewards that come from hard work. That's your sign. Just don't overdo it. Don't overwork yourself. What I used to do at my old job, if they asked me to stay longer. The first few years I did. Took every chance I could for overtime hours. And I spent most of my time at work instead of being here at home. And when I changed that, I realized it wasn't a huge change in my paycheck. So I stopped doing it. If they asked me if I wanted to stay longer, I would say, no, I'm going home and just dip. Just go home. So I hope that helped. Don't take my advice though. Whatever you're doing fine. Keep doing it. Just take breaks. So that was for Felicia. Nora. Nora, are you still here? Yes, Kayla, I'm still doing readings. I'm going to try and get through my list. I have 6 names I've marked to not skip because you're still in here. So Nora, you're welcome, Felicia. Okay, so let me completely cut Felicia's energy. Okay, Nora. So Nora, I'm going to call on your guide with your highest good in mind. Okay, I had him repeat it because I wanted to make sure I got it right. She needs to stop trying so hard to get that thing to work. It's going to work out. Whatever this is, you need to stop trying so hard. Now, I got distracted at first, the way they came in, like sort of on a scooter towards me. Like, it was funny. So they said, you need to stop trying so hard to make that thing work. It's going to work out. I'm taking this as a sign to trust that it's going to work. Whatever you've been trying to force to work, just let it work itself out. Justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. Justice. You have too much going on. Stress caused by many positive opportunities. Trying to get him to pull one more for me. If I get 2 or 3, I'm just going to pull the 2 or 3 because that's what keeps popping out for you. Trying to get 1 or 2. They keep trying to throw like 3 or 4. I'm going to rephrase the question in my head. Or if you have a question, think about it. You don't have to type it in. Just think about it. And I'm still with Nora. Now, this one's about you as a person. About how you are as a trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious person. King of Cups. Ask the divine for help. So, whatever this is, sometimes when we get stuck trying to make something work or trying really hard to like get it going, get whatever it is, if we get stuck, don't be afraid to ask for help from the divine. If you believe in God, entrust it to God, universe, source, whatever you believe in. If you get stuck with something, trust that you are being heard, trust that it's going to work out. Yes, that's what I do. So I still also pray. Any worries, any doubts, anything that weighs me down, I take that. This is how I imagine it, right? I imagine it going into a tiny little ball, I package it up real nice, and send it straight up to God. Like, please help me out with this. I need a little help. I need a little help, and just trust. Trust that you're going to get that. Also, balance. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful compromise. The power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Balance. Whatever this is, don't let it overtake you. Let you like have you thinking about it over and over and over again. Just trust everything's going to work out the way it needs to work out and balance itself out. Okay, I was trying to sometimes when I tell you what I hear at first, I can't remember it, but I hope that helps. Trust that it's going to work out. I hope that helped. That was for Nora. I like this part on that one card, the bottom. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. Maybe try a mix of deep meditation with your prayer and put it out there. Okay, just trust. Trust your heart, trust your guts. Apparently, according to your guide, it's going to work itself out. I always trust. I always trust. I don't even like, I used to want control. I used to want to know, am I getting a yes? Am I getting a no? Is it going to go this way or that way? When you relinquish control and you just trust that it's going to work out, it works out even better than you could have ever imagined. Just trust. Trust that it's going to work. So that was for Nora. Now, I still had Rochelle on the list. And after Rochelle, I had Katrina. I'm not sure if you're still in here. Rochelle, Ruchelle. Yep, I marked you down. Yep, and I have Melissa marked. Now, I'm not sure. Okay, Kayla, I can add you. I might just skip through to the ones I have marked because I think some of the people on my list are no longer in here. So next, after Rochelle and Katrina, I have Joe. So I'm going to skip down to Joe. Joe, you're still here. Yep, Vicky, I still have Beth Ann. Okay, I'm going to mark Beth Ann. Okay, cool. So I'm skipping down to Joe. So the ones I have marked are Joe, Melissa, Seven, Beth Ann, Josie, Vicky, and Kayla. So Joe. Okay, Joe, you have to get to work. Okay, I come on here 8 to 9 every morning, so I'll be back on tomorrow. If you're here tomorrow, just go ahead and jump in. Now, I also added in my bio a thing where you can schedule one. I haven't added pricing or anything to my private readings, but I accept donations and all my stuff is in my link for Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Um, Melissa, I have after Joe. Oh, Joe, do you have time right now? Because you're next on the list. So if typically I could try and go fast, but it will still take me about 10 minutes. Mm, Denise. What's I still have my list. What's your name on the list for the Denise? Mm, okay, I'm just checking with, okay, yeah, so I added him for tomorrow. Okay, next after Joe, I had Melissa. But for the names, for the one that got skipped, what's your name? I don't have a Denise on my list, but if you put a different name, I have a lot of names. Okay, Melissa. So I'm calling in your spirit guide with your highest good in mind. Okay, she said you need to try and loosen up, like very chill. So she said you need to try and loosen up and just relax. But the way she came in, literally, like laid back, chill, relaxed. Like relaxed, relaxed. I can drink some water. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to as many names as I can, but I kind of was aiming for 10 today. If any of you want to go ahead, I haven't set up a price or anything for my paid readings, so you could just go ahead and sign up on there too. Donations are welcome, but I'm still not charging at the moment. So you can always, if you'd like a reading, you can always just go ahead and sign up and book time with me. That's just to keep myself organized. Remember I need lists. And you could always sign up there if I run out of time on my live. Okay, Denise, all I need to know is the name you had so I can mark it on my list. Okay, Melissa. Dude, your guide is so chill. It makes me want to just like lay back and like chill, chill. Like extra chill. I don't want to say what kind of chill. I don't know if I can. She's relaxed, relaxed. All right, come on. Try to get your spirit guide to pull some cards. I want her to focus, but I think she's too chill. Got a cool energy though. Okay, I don't have that name on my list. Okay, Melissa. Okay, I'm trying to get just one or two cards for you, but I get a bunch. Okay, let me see if I can get her to focus just one at a time, please. I'm also getting all the pressure, the overthinking. Pressure is what I call it, when someone's just like constantly thinking. Yeah, so if anybody wants to go in the link in bio, you can schedule one right now. I'm still not charging for those at the moment. I do accept donations if you'd like. All my links are on there. But you can set one up because I'm going to go off of live probably on this one. But you can always just book one there and it's a video chat. And at the moment, I'm still not charging for those. You can just book an appointment. That's more to keep me organized than anything else. Melissa. Okay, so I got the Hermit card first. Typically, this is that reminder to sort of step back. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. All that inner work, all that healing, self-discovery, self-love, all that inner work that usually needs to be done when you're really like searching for something. Okay, this card calls for you to stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Again, the reminder to meditate. Insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a choice. Again, with the resting, the reminder to relax. Now, these two came out together. To like what you do, your job, passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, like you're always just working. Skilled work that you love. Look, I want to show you. I'm going to try and figure out how to get the camera so you can see how your cards just fly out. So this is another one about you, how you are as a person, brilliant, talented, independent. But whatever is stressing you, Seven of Swords, a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom, take caution and be aware of others' actions. Make sure you are being honest with yourself. I don't know if I have another of your guides coming through. This is a different voice. It's not one of mine. But when that card popped in, I heard use your common sense. It was a man. Okay, now on the one hand, the man is saying you really need to think about what you're doing. But the first one that came in was really focused on you, relaxing. So we typically do have these like different guides. Each one guides us in a new direction. You know, we have many directions to move forward. Some guides are more focused on your physical needs, like the first one. You're overworking yourself. You need to relax, right? The first one was focused on your physical needs, your body. But now the other one is focused on your logic. Whatever it is you're doing, for you to be logical with that, to really think about what you're doing. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. Whatever this has been, even with your guides, I have that split feeling. You know, like you're, even with them, split on what direction to move towards. You know your body needs a break. You know you do need to relax, but you don't see. Right now you're not seeing that that's a possibility, right? You're just seeing that you need to work, you need to go, you need to put the hours in, you just need to do that so you can pay the bills. Find a way. Take a step back, like the first initial cards showed. Take a step back. Sometimes when we're in that moment of thinking, I have to go to work, I have to go to work again, I need to work extra hours, I need to put in the overtime because I got to pay this, I got to pay that. We're stuck just looking at the work part, right? That we need to do it. That's in our head. We need to work, we need to keep going, keep doing, work more, work faster, work harder, more hours, overtime. We don't see how we're really missing our chance to take a break. Sometimes, because we all do this, we're all on TikTok, right? We'll sit on our phone scrolling. And then when you look up at the time, you've been on it for an hour, half an hour. Shoot, I've done it where 2 hours go by and I didn't realize I sat on the couch for a whole hour scrolling through my phone. Sometimes we miss that chance, that opportunity to take a 20-minute nap, to just sit outside, take in, some fresh air. Like we really do sort of miss that sometimes. That chance to take a little break and switch things up. We're so used to the same, just sitting and scrolling or watching TV, whatever it is. And sometimes we miss that chance to take a break in a different way. So maybe you can try that because your first guide came in emphasizing that break thing, right? To really get some rest, take a break. What if you change your setting or the way you take a break? Maybe sit outside for 10 minutes before you go into your house when you come home from work, or I don't know, change it up. Try something new. And your second guide really wants you to think about how you're doing things. So maybe try and analyze. Maybe there is a little window, a little time that you can take a break in a different way. But your hard work is paying off. The Chariot. Rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower. Your work is paying off. It's going to pay off because of how you are, because you love your job, because you love what you do. It's going to pay off, but don't overwork yourself. Really, your first guide is concerned about your time of rest and not taking enough breaks. So try and do that. Try and add in a few more breaks into your time. And with how your second guide came in using the logic, find a way. Find a way to put in an extra 5 minutes or 10 minutes and just sit outside. I don't know, go to a park. I don't know what's by you. Sometimes I just like stepping outside and getting some fresh air because I'm a graphic designer. I work inside my office, inside my house all the time. So I go outside once in a while when I'm feeling stuck. I take a little chair, put it by my tree. There's a tree in my backyard, and I meditate for a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't take an hour. It could be 5 minutes of just breathing. It can be, if you want something longer, maybe 10 minutes of just sitting there and looking at the sky, the birds, the trees, nature. It's very grounding. It's all about seeing things differently and finding that little opening, that little opening in your schedule to throw in something that's going to benefit you. Because resting and taking breaks will give you a boost, even if it's just 5 minutes. So try that out. Try taking a few more breaks. But it's awesome that you love what you do. Whatever it is that you do, it's awesome that you love it. But take some breaks. Don't overwork yourself. I feel like the overworking part was a common theme today. And I think today I need to take my own advice. So for now, I'm going to end my live here, but remember, and I think I'm going to have to switch something in my schedule. I don't know if you can schedule for today, but I do have time today. Just go ahead and book one in there, and I will get to you on a video call, a video chat. I can still do a reading for you. And just go ahead, go in there, go in my bio, book one of those, and it's going to show up on my schedule. And then we just video call and we do it through there. That's just to keep myself accountable for my time. And you guys can still add your name in there, and you'll get an email with your time and everything, and I'll get in there. Okay, so I'm going to go in there because I think I have it so you can't make an appointment within 4 hours or whatever. When I was setting it up, I was trying to figure that out. So I'm going to switch it so that you can make some for today because I do have time. So you can go back in after and you're going to see the ones for today available because I think if you went in there, you probably only saw tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and go back in there, change that, go in about 5 or 10 minutes if you want one for today, and then you'll be able to pick one of those. Okay, cool. Yep. So I'm going to switch that on there, go back in about 10 minutes, and today should open up and be available for you to pick. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off. Thank you all so much for being here. And I'll see you in a video chat if you went ahead and booked on there.